Good morning, room 15. Today's Monday. It's May 18th, 2020. Cannot believe it. We're almost towards the end of the school year. Feels like it, I don't know, feels weird. That's all I have to say. All right, so today we begin a new book, like I told you on Friday, and we're going to go ahead and take a sneak peek before we start reading. And remember that part of our sneak peek is looking at the front cover, looking at the picture, reading the title, and just kind of noticing things, wondering about things. Okay. And then the title's Mr. Macky is Wacky. And then there's a back blurb there that we should read. So I'm going to read it. It's President's Day. And Mr. Macky, the reading specialist, we know what kind of teacher he is. He's a reading specialist. Actually expects AJ and his friends to read stuff about the presidents. Not only that, but he lives in a log cabin and thinks he's Abraham Lincoln. Is he for real? I kind of thought he looked like Abraham Lincoln when I looked at the front cover. Do you think he looks like Abraham Lincoln? Yeah, me too. Chapter 1, Crazy Pet Day. My name is AJ, and I hate school. Man, I wish I was a grown-up. Grown-ups are so lucky. They don't have to go to school. If I was a grown-up, you know which grown-up I would be? I would be the President of the United States. And you know what I would do if I was President of the United States? Can you guys take a guess at what AJ would do? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with school. I would close all the schools. That's strange because schools are closed right now. I think AJ had something to do with this. Just kidding. Then kids wouldn't have to go to school anymore. That's what I would do. But until I become president, I guess I'll keep going to school. Bummer in the summer. So that's AJ as president. Closing school. It was crazy pet day at elementary school. So kids who had crazy pets brought them in to show the class. My friend Ryan brought in his hermit crab. Then this girl Annette brought in her bird, which, if you ask me, isn't crazy at all. I don't have a crazy pet. I just have a dog, which isn't crazy at all. I wish I had a penguin. Penguins are cool, but my parents won't let me get one because they live in Antarctica. Penguins, that is, not my parents. My parents live at home with me. Eek! Screamed this girl, Emily, who cries over everything. A rat! It wasn't a rat. It was a pet ferret that belonged to Neil Crouch, who we call the nude kid, even though he wears clothes. But it did look a bit like a rat, a long rat. What's your ferret's name? I asked Neil the nude kid as I looked in his cage. The ferret's cage, that is, not Neil's. He doesn't live in a cage. He lives in a house with his parents. Clap, 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 clapped our teacher, Miss Daisy. That's her signal that we have to stop talking. We'll learn about your crazy pets later, Miss Daisy told us, but first I have big news, Miss Daisy said she has a big nose, I whispered to my friend Michael. He cracked up. Do you have something you'd like to share with the rest of the class, AJ? Miss Daisy asked. No. The big news is that President's Day is coming up next week, said Miss Daisy. What's President's Day? Somebody asked. I have no idea, said Miss Daisy, who doesn't know anything. Maybe one of you kids could tell the class what makes President's Day so special. I raised my hand. So did Andrea Young, this really annoying girl with curly brown hair. She was waving her hand in the air, like always. Me, calling me, pick me. Andrea thinks she knows everything, but Miss Daisy called on me instead, so nah, boo on her. President's Day is special because we get the day off from school, I said, Anytime we get a day off from school, it's special. Gee, I'm not so sure that's right, AJ, said Miss Daisy. Can anyone else tell us what makes President's Day special? Andrea and Emily were waving their hands in the air and moaning, ooh, ooh, like they were dying. They were so annoying. But Miss Daisy called on Michael, who never ties his shoes. President's Day is special because that's the day big screen TVs go on sale, said Michael. My dad is going to buy one, a really big one. Big screen TVs are cool, I told Michael. The only thing better than watching TV is watching TV on a big screen. Hey, Ryan whispered to Michael, can me and AJ come over to your house and watch TV on your big screen? Sure. You should get a screen so big that it's bigger than your house, I suggested. That's impossible, said Michael. It wouldn't fit in the house. Who needs a house? I said. You could just live inside the TV. I'm always coming up with genius ideas like that. That's why I'm in the gifted and talented program. Enough chit chat, Miss Daisy said. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me why President's Day is so special. Nobody else raised their hand, so Miss Daisy called on Miss Smarty Pants. I know more than you do. Why can't a bunch of presidents fall on our head? President's Day is the day we honor. Andrea never got to finish her sentence because at that very moment, the most amazing thing in the history of the world happened. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what it was. Okay, I'll tell you. But you have to read the next chapter. So na, boo, boo on you. That's what AJ said, not me. So don't be upset with me. So chapter 2, which we'll read tomorrow, is Mr. Macky's Fake Beard. I wonder what that could be about. We'll find out tomorrow. Have a great day. See you then.